Hello everyone, I'm Mertad, and today we're gonna create our own first test using Multimeter. So from previous demos, we created this API.mmt file, which is like a test for an Echo API server. By sending anything to the server, we'll get the same message back. And we have a multimeter.mmt. Basically, it's like an environment variable for keeping this server address. So nothing, but I'll prefer to keep it like this. So how we can do that? Basically, the first thing that we need to address is how we're going to treat our API. The way that Multimeter treats APIs is like, it doesn't care about what is the interface and how it's gonna communicate the server. It treats the APIs like a function, I can say, that there are some inputs and there will be some outputs. And this API doesn't matter if it's JSON, REST, or XML, or gRPC, or whatever, or so. Yeah, it just needs to somehow turn these inputs into outputs with the help of a server. So how to prepare our API? Yeah, we just need some inputs and outputs to be defined. So how we're gonna do that? Just adding input key. For an Echo server, I like to have the message as input. So I create something like message input, and I can pass a default value here to it. So like hello from MMT. That's it. We created an input for this API, and you can pass this input anywhere into your body, into headers or wherever, just by typing. You remember how we passed environment variables, e colon? Now it is about a colon, and you'll see that message appeared here as the input that we can choose. So we choose it, and we're having it. The message is resolved to message input. So if we send this, you can see that we'll get the message that is like the default that we have here. Also in out tab, now we have an input that we can change it. But we don't have any output. Let's create that as well. How we can, create outputs? Basically the same. You can type it. And here there is a little difference between inputs and outputs. In inputs, we pass default values as a value of the key. But in outputs, we need to pass either an XPath that points to one of these values, or we can pass a regular expression that basically treat this whole text as a text, and you can just pass regex to be extracted from this. So we can type for XPath, or also we can come here and choose the element that we want to extract. And here you see that another icon appeared here that it says, okay, add output message equal body message. And if I click that, you can see that it send this input here as output, and another thing like title added, which is like every time that you format this document, it will be added because it's nice to have a title for all the APIs. So let's fill it. Echo API. This is the title of this API. But yeah, getting back to output, you can see body means, okay, the response body. The body is the element that we have here, and the message is the message. So if now I come to input output, you can see that I have the output extracted from MMT. If I change this MMT to Multimeter, send it to the server, basically I expect the same message back extracted. So this is the way that you can define inputs and outputs for API. In next demo, we can use this input and output to call this API as part of a flow. So see you there.